Rain has been the focus the last several days, not only in West Michigan with how much we got on Wednesday, but where it stands now with flood alerts all across the South Ohio River down in the Mississippi and flood warnings included in that. Now closer to home, we do have a couple. One actually was just added in St. Joseph County, but another one in Vicksburg, Kalamazoo County until Sunday, and a flood watch until noon on Thursday. That's going to be one to watch with the rain that's moving in this evening and overnight, as we haven't seen a whole lot yet, just 2 100ths in Kalamazoo, less than a tenth in Coldwater, but it's getting closer and closer to the I-96 corridor. And if we're to get a quarter or half an inch, it may be enough to spark a few minor issues along the Grand River in Comstock Park. As it stands now, there's a little bit of a glare on the roadways, but we haven't seen anything measurable yet in Grand Rapids. That will come in the coming hours, and you can see that the rain is really overhead yet, but it is a dry atmosphere at the surface, so a lot of this not really reaching the surface in extensive amounts, but a little steadier off towards parts of Allegan County down towards Jamestown Township. So as you roll through Future Track, notice it picks up on some darker shades, but the general trend is just going to be scattered showers kind of filling in, and I think between 3, 4, and 5 a.m. is going to be our heaviest window before it clears out pretty adamantly. I think by 10 or 11 a.m. we're drying out, and we will see a few breaks in the clouds at times through the afternoon, but I think it's really in the evening when the clouds will begin to break away. Northwest wind will bring in some slightly cooler air for Sunday, but thankfully it is going to have some sunshine with us as well. It should be mostly clear skies for at least a good chunk of the day before the clouds fill in again in the afternoon. As for expected rainfall the rest of the way, some areas are going to get up to a half an inch, but most of us will sit between a tenth and a quarter of an inch of rain. So not a soaking washout compared to what we had again just a few days ago. It's still going to be a nice add as we chip away at what is a little bit leftover of abnormally dry conditions in the calendar year so far. So we're talking the rain. We're also tracking snow chances just a few more days. Monday, especially through the midday, a front's going to pass through. There may be some mix south of Grand Rapids, but this looks like there could be a little bit of a coating on some grassy surfaces, given how cold the atmosphere is going to be within that. We're going to stay in the 30s into Tuesday, may lead to a few lingering flurries there before that cool air mass here Monday and Tuesday will swing out, and we may finally be entering a more consistent trend. Notice the jet stream not overly tight. That means that we might be entering a more quaint pattern with consistently more seasonable temperatures as well. So we get through the dip in the 30s. We have 50s return Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, mid-50s. Still rain chances. This isn't going to be fully clear of systems, but you can see the warmer than average air in the central southern states includes parts of the Great Lakes region as average highs are reaching the mid-50s. We're eyeing 60 next weekend.